Hey, it's Jennifer here. How y'all doing? I'm back home from my camping trip. I enjoyed my weekend and I just wanted to reach out to y'all today. And today I wanted to talk with you about setting good habits and mindset, okay? Have you ever thought to yourself, I can do that, and then did it? And you've never done it before? The truth is that you can achieve anything you want in life. You was born a winner. You just like everyone else. The only thing that stands in your success is mindset. Changing your mindset from a negative to a positive is a lifelong commitment. Sometimes you work every day at it. Sometimes it's a series of simple steps that you have to start. But you have to start today. Hey Pat, how you doing? I see you just come on. Did you know that habits is defined as something that you do automatically? To be successful, your current habits that you develop makes you that permanent. If you set a habit, it's automatic. It's just like driving a car. You don't think about it, you just kind of do it. So let me give you some tips on how to set some permanent habits and the process of it. Okay, the first one, you have to identify the methodology. Okay, you have to decide whether you're trying to break an old habit or creating a new habit. So for instance, if you're trying to be procrastinating less, which my husband does all the time, you have to plan. Maybe you need to plan an hour longer to work on it. And that's what gets the mindset. You do it now. And that's easy to achieve, right? So number two is that you need to get motivated. So you set good habits, you must be motivated. Why will you want it? For instance, you got to get to the why. Why do you want to be motivated? Why do you want to make more money? Why do you want to quit that job? Why do you want to achieve something? If you get down to your why, you always have that to fall back on. So let's face it, because life is like this. You know, you're in a hill, you're up a valley like this. So, I mean, you're up on the top of the world, and then all of a sudden you're down in the valley. And you're like, oh my God, what am I going to do? I can't do this no more. And then you think back, oh, wait a minute. I want to spend more time with my family. I want to be able to travel. I want why, the why. So it keeps you out of that valley and puts you back into that hill. And that's what makes the motivation is so key. Okay, so the third thing is you need to make a plan. Okay, if you start to develop habits without some kind of plan in mind, well, you're just like all over the place. Well, how do you think that you're going to get focused on a plan and stick to a plan? That, if you don't, then you have a higher chance of failing, unfortunately. So you must have an exact plan laid out, okay? So fourth one is keep track of your progress, okay? It's necessary to see how you're developing, how you grow. If you are not liking what you see, you adjust your tactic. You just don't forge on because somebody told you to do that. You want something to pan out. So if it doesn't work, change your tactics a little bit, okay? So the fifth one is that you need to do this for a minimum of 30 days. 30 days every single day. And you'll try to develop a habit, and then it will be automatic. And when you reach that 30 days, it's like a sweet spot. You know, you're getting your groove on, you know what you're doing. It's effortless. You know, it does what you need it to do. It's like second nature then. But it takes 30 days at least, okay? So let me give you some secrets of successful people and how they put this in the plan. You know, when it comes to successful people, some people do better than others. And what makes them different? Well, I mean, is it because they have the unusual brain makeup, or, you know, they do something different? Actually, no. The difference is that every single day they work towards their success. And they do it every single day. Most people only see the end results, the success, but they never see the behind the scenes of the daily action plans that they put in place, okay? They plan for everything, okay? It doesn't matter if they're building a multi-million-dollar business, or they're trying to lose weight. Successful people make a plan and they follow it. You know how it is if you're trying to lose 10 pounds. If you create your diet plan, if you go to the exercise a certain amount of time, you're going to be successful because you follow a plan. You're not all over the place, okay? So that's the reason why they're successful. The next thing is they get inspiration from others. They attend seminars. They read self-help books. They build relationships with people that's like-minded. I mean, look, I just got this in. This is my book that I just got in today. I'm super psyched. Okay, I'm going to read this. This is my 90-day challenge. Okay, I have Jim Canfield. I mean, I do training for my brain, myself, on a daily basis. And that's what makes me successful, and that's why I'm able to help my students be successful, because they get inspiration by me helping them to get inspired, okay? The third thing is we live life to the fullest. We live like there's no tomorrow. We do it. No matter what, we do it. And that's what sets us apart, right? And the last thing, they don't care what other people think. I don't care what other people think. I'm successful because I know I'm successful. I have naysayers that said, oh, she'll never make it in online marketing, or, oh, she's never going to do that. Well, you know what? I'm proving them wrong, simply because I don't care what other people's. I know what I'm doing is successful for me. And that's why I want to share with y'all, because you have the mindset. You can do it. All you have to do is get this right here. This is the most powerful tool you will ever own, is your mind. And so why not build that brain to be more successful? Think positive. Do affirmations. Tell yourself you're great, because you know what? You are. You are. You are what you think. Okay? Remember that. You are what you think. And if you think that you can't do something, well, guess what? You're not going to do it. But I know those people that are watching me today, there's been one point in time that somebody says, oh, you can't do that. And you proved them wrong. Okay? And it's because you had the right mindset. It was, damn if I'm not going to do it. I'll show you. But to get started, okay, let me go over to how to get started, okay? Because there's a lot of people that want to do this, but they just don't know how to start, and they don't know what to expect when they first get into this habits, okay? So I'm going to give you 6 tips to get you started to change in your building a new habit to build successful habits, okay? Train one habit at a time. 1 or 2, no more. Because it's proven that if you overwhelm yourself, you still are all over the place. Okay? You have to laser focus on what you want out of life and set it and stick to it. Okay? Develop it. If you're very inexperienced in this will help you tremendously, if anything. If you're saying, okay, say if you're in network marketing, or you're in active recruiting or anything, and your goal is to bring in more people to your business, well, your goal should say, I'm going to reach out to X amount of people every single day. And do it. That's all it takes, okay? That's not a hard thing to do. 1 or 2 habits at a time, until you get it down. Jack Canfield says to only do 4 goals a year, and do it quarterly. So you have 90 days to accomplish your goal. And then once you've got that good habit, it's like second nature, like I said, and then you move on to another goal to start doing something else, okay? So the number 2 is take daily action plans. Do something towards your habit daily. While you're in the learning stage, you need to make sure that you remind yourself every day. Otherwise, the habit will not stick. Write it down. Put it on your phone. Have little notes pads all over the place, okay? Something that you can read and look at least 3 to 4 times a day, just to get you inspired, get you in the motivation. I mean, it's affirmations. It's just something, if you have it tangible and written down, it's amazing how that happens, because I look back in some of my journals that I started just a couple of weeks ago, and mine's already come back to me because I wrote them down. I put it to ink on paper, and that makes a huge thing, okay? So number 4, start small. One of the most time people fail is because they do too much too soon, okay? Like I said, do baby steps. You know, in order to get to running, okay, you got to sit up, you got to crawl, and then you got to walk a little bit, and then you run, okay? It's simple little steps, okay? Number 5, know your triggers. Whether it's a trigger for a positive or a negative. If you know your triggers, bad habits, or what triggers prompts good habits, you're already ahead of the game. Okay, and then number 6, like I said, write it down. Write your goals out. Write down your daily goals. Write down your weekly goals, your monthly goals, your quarterly goals, your yearly goals, your 5 years. Because you want to see a path, a vision that you can follow, okay? So that it will, because like I said, you're up and down in life. That's life. That's the way life is. You know, you're up on high and then you get down. Well, when you're on that valley, when you're in that valley and you need that extra push, you get your list out and said, okay, all right, I can do this because I wrote this down. If I stick with my plan, I know that it will happen. I just know it. Okay? So I just wanted to give you these tips to help you along your journey to be the best you can be. Okay? Henry Ford said this, whether you think you can or you think you can't, you're right. So set your mind to, I can. Take action now, not tomorrow, okay? And then if you'd like to learn more about how me and my team can help you grow your business too, message me. Reach out to me. I look forward to helping you. Love hearing from y'all. And I hope you go and have a fabulous day. And I will see you next time. Y'all take care.